I'm sure this is going to get claimed, so I'll be cutting this out. So for those of you that are here watching it now, you get to actually watch it. Because I know Warner's going to claim this. They always fucking do. But this is the Minecraft trailer, and I got to say, what the fuck were they thinking? By the way, it's at 1.2 million dislikes now. Holy shit. 1.2 million. Doesn't that look like AI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A green screen AI.
I haven't actually seen the trailer. I've only seen screenshots of it. So
prepare.
It's my first time watching it.
Prepare to be underwhelmed, sir.
Me looking at this, we've regressed in like effects. Like,
yeah, you think you would go for the aesthetic of the game and try to really? I imagine that would have been easy to do. Just have it look like they're inside the game. Number one, I'm tired of these real people and this shit. Like,
I agree.
Yeah,
like do it like
especially
the Lego
this. This is like Concord characters enter Minecraft.
It's Dustborn.
What's he doing? What is he doing with his career?
And yeah, well, I gotta say this. So you get him, like, look, think of Aquaman, right? Who showed up to watch Aquaman? Horny women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So you get this guy in your movie, and you can get a female audience, but instead they decide to put 1970s wife beater on him and a pink jacket and the weirdest hair wig I've ever seen. Like, what the fuck is that hair? I mean, he looks like he's trans now.
Maybe he'll
like
get
he would get
makeover.
mad if you went into GameStop and they got its pronouns wrong.
Yeah, it's ma'am.
So this is baffling to me. I don't get what they're doing here. Is he supposed to be the avatar for a little girl or something? Like, it's strange. Yeah, he looks like a bad Dora the Explorer cosplay. That's a good one, Scorching Flames. I agree.
What the hell?
I am Steve.
You know, that pig in the story mode game died for this.
No.
So I want to
saying.
complain too. So they have a complete disrespect for Minecraft. To make Jack Black Steve is so fucking embarrassing. Steve is literally a fucking badass. And on top of that, the dialogue that they have them say to Jack Black after, like, it's just, they took something that could have been really, really epic and a really fascinating concept, and they just butchered it because they think that they're clever when they're not. And it's just depressing.
I've never played Minecraft, but I don't understand how this has actually become a movie, to be honest with you.
Well, they don't even
Like,
give you
is
an idea of what the fucking plot is. Like,
Is there really like an audience that actually wants to see a Minecraft movie? I know Minecraft is a pretty big
massive.
game.
Massive.
I know it's a
Got
pretty
the
big game, but
awesome
really...
Alice in Chains avatar says this song Magical Mystery Tour is from the soundtrack album of the Beatles movie of the same name. So the Minecraft movie is using a song from another movie for the trailer, and that's true. To be fair, though, Bird Up, most people don't even know that that's a movie.
That's true.
It was actually more of a TV special than a movie, but yeah.
Yeah. Not a good
Regardless,
movie. But
it's not anything new.
I love the album, though. I love all their albums.
Now, this is typical with having the rock song slowed down with a bunch of crap going on.
Brie Larson's feet shoots us a super chat. All this talk on One Piece and fruit reminds me of the one piece of crust on my big toe. Like fruit, you can turn it into a jam.
Look at the avatar.
I was on Arch's Archcast earlier, and I introduced them to the madness of Brie Larson's feet.
Why would you do that to somebody?
I'm glad I did it to all of you. So
I'm just still blown away that she goes to carpets with like hangnails and dirt in her nails and jam and shit. Like, she's so rich, you can't get pet. She could pay someone to be a live-in person to like clean her feet.
You know what? Maybe we judged her too harshly. Maybe she's just a normal person like us.
The fact that she wears open-toe shoes to like a red carpet event with feet like that. Like, when you want to hide them?
She doesn't care.
Speaking of normal, we got Norm Al Mad for 20. Says, I thought they would at least make the Minecraft movie animated and have Steve look like Steve. The trailer makes the movie look like it was put together in 15 minutes on an abandoned and tucked away part of the WB lot. Yeah, it should have been animated. I really don't get what they're doing here.
It's just another
Weird,
human stuck
weird.
in a video game world again, you know? They keep
Jumanji.
doing it over and over again. Yeah.
Would have been
They're all
better
like that.
for Aquaman to play Steve. Would that have been better casting? I don't even know who Steve is, so I don't know. but
No,
would-
nobody
no?
should fucking physically embody Steve. It should have been an
Oh,
animated movie. and
animated.
It would have been
Okay,
fine.
all right, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, the whole movie should have just been animated.
Yeah, there's no single person who could
It would have-
ever be
it would have
Steve.
easily broken 1 million if it was just all animated.
Yeah, if
Kids
they
would
pulled
go
a
wild
Mario
for it.
Bros. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
still shot actually look at that diverse cast, will you? Look at it. It's like perfectly embodies wokeness to me.
I can't believe Anna de Armas is only got 13% on here. What is going on with this?
That pink
I just
jacket.
can't get over that the little kid in the front there looks like a young version of Paul Rudd. It's just a really
Yeah.
weird
Oh,
cast.
no.
It looks like he should be in the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Like, it's like the girl in Ghostbusters like got a sex change. That's like how that kid looks like. The whole cast looks bad. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm not going to see it anyway. So
No, me either.
hope they like losing money.
I'm not going to watch it either.
I wouldn't watch it if it was free.
Okay.
This guy is such a tool bag.
Wait, that's the trailer. That's it.
There's a little bit more.
None of this is funny.
Was that
Like,
supposed to be
no, I don't-
funny?
Yeah, even like that one line's kind of crazy. What a tool bag.
None of it is even remotely close to being funny, though.
It's giving me Borderlands vibes.
Well,
Like it
and
feels
here's
like they're making it, but they don't know anything about the game itself. You know what I mean?
when you guys
Anyway,
just
go
said
ahead,
it's
Tom.
not made for us, well, and I'm sitting here asking, who is it made for then? Because some people are arguing, well, it's made for 6-year-olds. And it's like, well, let me tell you a quick story here. Way back when Marlon Brando was going to play Jor-El in the Superman movie, but Richard Donner had to convince him to do it, right? And they told him that when you go meet Brando, he's going to convince you that he'll do it as like a fucking bagel and have him just do the voiceover because he'll talk you into it if he can. So he was kind of pre-prepared. So he goes in and Brando's talking his shit and he goes, you know, I'm thinking I can play Jor-El as a green suitcase. He's like, what do you mean a green suitcase? Well, he's an alien. We don't know what he looks like. He's like, well, that's not true. Every 6-year-old knows what Jor-El looks like, right? He's been in comic books for years.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Every kid knows what fucking Steve looks like. And you don't
Yeah.
look like Jack Black, right? And why are Jack Black and Jason Momoa in this movie? To attract adults. So anybody who says, well, this movie wasn't made for you, tell them to shut the fuck up. Then why are those two in the movie? Right? Because otherwise, every kid is going to go saying the same thing they did with The Little Mermaid. You know, one of my favorite videos was when that little black girl goes, that ain't an Ariel. And their mom's like, what do you mean that ain't Ariel? She's like, I don't look like Ariel.
She's
They're
like, Ariel doesn't have braids. Ariel's got
Yeah.
red hair.
She's like, Mom, what the fuck? You blind? I can see that. Don't
Well-
look like Ariel.
They should. I agree that like with everyone that it should have been animated, but when it comes to like human elements in games, like game movies, it really depends on how they do that. Like you look at the Sonic movie, right? And the human element that they put into those Sonic movies is actually, I think, pretty good.
So
I don't think
there's a reason for
spectacular.
that. Let me explain that one real quick. So Sonic in a human world makes sense because they've previously done human crossover and they also have humans in their world.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
the Minecraft world, it's all blocks. It's all Minecraft. There is
Sure.
literally no way or no reason, which is a better thing to say.
What are
there
those
is literally
blocky
no reason.
humans.
Yeah, there's no reason for
Yeah.
a single human to be in a Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Yeah, Sonic has humans walking around in the town. That was in
He kisses a woman.
Sonic Adventure. In Sonic Adventure, there were humans walking around in the city.
Mhm.
And even in the
Very much.
cartoons, there were human people. Like,
Yep,
like even
Sonic
in the
X.
best one, Sat AM, Saturday
Mhm.
Saturday morning Sonic had people in it. Dr. Robotnik's a human. He's just fat.
Like a lot of humans.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but part of what makes Minecraft is that everything's squared off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way you guys are describing Steve, I mean, if you're going to have him be played by a human, wouldn't he be better off being played by like a John Hamm or a Henry Cavill or something like that?
No.
Or what would you picture? I mean,
You
obviously not
literally
Jack Black.
cannot. There is no possible human being who could play him. He is
Okay,
meant
so
to go-
Savvy,
Hmm.
hang on. My question to that would be: I understand what you're saying, but if you had to make it a live action Steve, who would you pick?
You need a generic white dude who does not have a name to him.
So like
Yeah, that's fair.
Steve from Blue's Clues.
So like a random.
Yeah.
Or
But
just
like,
find
he's literally unknown.
some random guy who has
Yeah.
the squarest face you could find.
Yeah.
Now,
You know?
check this out. This is interesting. Tom, you'll know if this is true, I'm sure, because you know everything about Hollywood. Look at this. Is this real? Is this true?
What does it say?
Remember that Warner Brothers declined the creators of Spider-Verse to make an animated Batman Beyond movie and approved to make a Minecraft movie, and it looked like this.
I think it's two completely different regimes, but there was like, I guess, a point where the guys who made Spider-Verse were talking about the
Do you know how
Lord
cool that would have
Miller.
been?
If I remember correctly, they did go to Warner first, and there was concept art. That's one of the concept art pictures.
and then when they
obviously.
didn't
Look how
yeah.
great that looks, too.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I would have
then, and then
loved
basically
to see
Warner
this.
said no. Then they went to Sony, obviously.
just took the
and
same
the rest is
concept with
history.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But so like I was saying, like this is the previous regime, so this would be during the Sarnoff era. Like this Minecraft movie, I mean, yeah, this was announced I think like 3 years ago. But yeah, so I mean, it's kind of stretching it for a meme. Because also you got to remember though, the Batgirl movie that everybody wants to see so bad, that was the de facto Batman Beyond movie that we got promised.
And that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's not
so when
Batman
everybody's
Beyond.
like, oh, we could have had a Batman Beyond movie. It's like, yeah, do you realize that's what Batgirl was? Was Michael Keaton passing the baton onto Batgirl? Because they were
I like
setting
that
up
he
the
wasn't even bothered
DCU.
by it. Remember, Mike?
No,
he
he's
was
like, I got
don't even
paid.
care if anything come. Yeah, he doesn't give.
I
a
love
shit.
that. I got a nice check. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Now I want to be Michael Douglas, too. Don't call me Keaton anymore.
Just looks like one
Yeah,
big
well, that is
He
his
deal.
wants
real
to be
name.
Michael Keaton Doug. I know, but it's just like that's his brand, Michael Keaton.
Well,
Sometimes you
maybe
can
he
do
should
it,
have
like-
helped make a better Beetlejuice movie. Because yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes you can do that. Like The Rock, for the longest time, still used The Rock, and now it's Dwayne
He
Johnson.
should just have stayed as The Rock.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of
You
went
know.
back to The Rock now that he's back at WWE, ain't he? Really?
He kind of runs it, doesn't he? Like, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a
part-time
co-owner or whatever. Yeah.
And he's the bad guy finally, which hopefully we see him play bad guys in movies now. Please.
He started his career as a bad guy.
I know.
No, but it's.
Mhm. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say because people are like, I'm not watching Jack Black in anything anymore. I know he's like the white Pedro Pascal. He's in everything now.
Yeah.
It's like, who asked for it?
well,
ask you guys something.
This was like one big DEI checklist. This,
Since
get the
we're
biggest, butchiest guy you can find and make him look as feminine as possible.
You got the flubby black chick there, the
Yeah.
mixed race kids.